sports.
All right, we're about to head down to the field for kickoff. And a final thought, Phil, both teams coming into this game off wins last week.
Yeah, you know, both teams very confident, feeling good about what they're doing. So when you have two confident teams playing, Jim, what we're going to see is, I think, very good football. So the fans, sit back and enjoy the game.
First down at the 20. And straight ahead, Murray. He's taken down at the 23. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Second down and 7. Got the completion. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10. Going to take it home for the touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The big Mo. If Big Mo is on their side, that is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
Fights through that hit. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Looks like they're in press coverage here. First down at the 21. On a flag. The defense accepts the penalty.
Just a very scary place to be so early in this game for the offense.
Yeah, it really is, and it's just when you're in a situation like this on offense, especially as a quarterback, you have to be careful. Don't turn it over because that will give easy points to the opponent.
Wilson's unable to connect that time. Here's a look at the Seahawks offense. Middle of the road when it comes to passing yards on the season. Perhaps this week in practice they figured something out. Second down now. Jimmy Graham has the catch. The Seahawks now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. And there's a stop by the defense with the lead here early in the first. And now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, now it's time to put the pressure on the other team. You find a way to score here, and I'll tell you what, I know it's early in the game, but it'll make you tight on the other side.
First down at the 34. Flag is out. Wilson's going to slide and avoid the hit.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
The Seahawks doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. Launches it down the field, but it falls incomplete. And now here's the 49ers defense. The strength of this defense has been its ability to stop the run. Second down here. The 49ers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Mason's got it. Screenplay. Ward's the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Third down on the way. Wilson set. Everybody emptied out for this snap.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Going for the deep ball. The ball is jarred loose. Butler will be called on now to punt the football. And a flag is down. It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
The 49ers snap it at the 31. He has the grab. That's a gain of 6.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you. Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. The 49ers take it from the 43. Reaches out and snatches it. Sherman's in on the tackle.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. They motion the receiver around to the other side. Heaving it down the field, but they can't connect. And now here's the Seahawks defensive lineup. Their strength right up front. Their ability to stop the run. Currently in the top 10 in the league. The 49ers lineup, split backfield.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The 49ers will take the snap from the 35. And it's batted down. They face third down after the incomplete pass.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football. Third down after the penalty.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Niles Paul with taking it all the way home for the touchdown. That touchdown provides them with a solid advantage midway through the first.
Yeah, I got news for the defense. They are allowed to try to stop the opponent's offense. So far, they have put up no resistance. They are getting pushed around all over the field.
Seahawks at the tackle. The Seahawks back out there on offense. Their last drive, they had 4th down on their own side of midfield. They decided to go for it instead of punting the football away. We both were wondering why.
Oh, man, some people just never learn. They keep going for it on 4th down when they're in their own territory, and it always backfires. And what do you expect? Well, I know what you can expect, another loss. You just got to be smart with your decision-making when you're managing a football game.
On the money.
The Seahawks have been awesome today on 1st down. That time, it's a nice play design. They throw the football, picks up solid yards. 2nd and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Following that completion, 2nd and short.
Mason's going to take the handoff now. And Eric Reed brings a halt to that last attempt.
Mason's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
Press coverage all the way.
Russell Wilson has it under center.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
Second down.
Toss to the outside. And they'll end up losing 4 here.
When you're in a situation like this, it's 3rd and real long. Don't take a chance. Be careful and get off the field.
On the way, 3rd down.
Wilson set. Empty backfield. Wilson from the shotgun. Makes the catch. That's his first reception today.
The Seahawks put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that 1st down.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Mason's got it on the handoff.
That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down, 4 to go.
Pass is intercepted.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
The Seahawks set at the line. Dime package.
DeMarco Murray gets the handoff.
That's Wagner making the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down.
Murray. And that's a gain of 10.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Let's go. The 49ers take it from the 28. Intercepted. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
Brown's going to test the coverage here. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The 49ers offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Phil, as no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays.
The defense will take the penalty.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The 49ers will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 14-7. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42. The Seahawks will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with them this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
And he hauls it in.
And in for the touchdown. And it didn't take long for them to get this game right back to even here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's a nice drive on the offensive side. That makes you feel good, and you just to execute so many plays and find a way to get down there and score a touchdown.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The 49ers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Murray has it out of the eye. It's now second down. The Seahawks will come out in the dime.
The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback on this play.
And Matthews is going to pull in the bullet pass.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
Garoppolo's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
He makes the catch.
The 49ers coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Murray looking for space.
Setting up now at the 45. First and 10. And the give now to DeMarco Murray.
He's taken down at the 30.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Now first and 10.
Here's the handoff. Sherman's in on the tackle.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
First and goal from the 6. And it's swatted away.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in a position like this, you can knock it down.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
The Seahawks defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. Second and goal from the 6. Murray's going to secure the handoff for about 4. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
From the gun. 49ers in the end zone. And Matthews is caught his first touchdown of the season. And the point after is good. The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. The Seahawks offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
The Seahawks are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. They'll run it here. Hill's there to take him down.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Got a flag. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. Playing press coverage to the outside. A little jumpy there by that defensive front. First and 10. Mason's taking the handoff. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The Seahawks at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Wilson from the shotgun. Over to Graham. Gaines is going to make the tackle.
The Seahawks do a good job that time on 2nd down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. 3rd and short. Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
First down at the 46. It's Mason with the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
This will be 2nd down. Wilson's lined up. 2 tight ends set. He's tackled right at the 48. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Seahawks will set up. The 44 is the first down line.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Going deep, and it falls incomplete.
Not too often you see a quarterback on these deep, high throws overthrow these speedy wide receivers. It shows you what a great arm he has. Overthrows him by a couple yards.
A punt just like it was drawn up,
And now the defense has them backed into the corner. The 49ers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
The pass is thrown to Jordan Matthews. Second down after that pass play. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Murray's handed the football. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Now 3rd and short following the run. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. The defense accepts the penalty. 3rd down. Have to be very careful here.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowd the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun. Incomplete. And this is going to be a 3-and-out.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Looking for a lane on the return. That's a gain of 10. The Seahawks heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
The Seahawks are in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lack of hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
Extra point was good. Stephen Hauschka ready for the kickoff. They'll take it at the 20. The 49ers weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
That's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Garoppolo standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. Coming up, 2nd down. He'll take the snap from the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him. No time to huddle right now. They go right to the hurry-up.
Well, in this hurry-up offense, such a big part of the NFL. So many close games. You better be good in the hurry-up offense.
1st down and 10. Right, wraps up the quarterback.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack. The best way to get more plays in before the end of the first half, go the hurry-up offense. Nice job by the coach. We'll see if the quarterback can make it work.
Garoppolo's on the move. Running room. For the 9th time, they are flagged. It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
2nd down coming up.
Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Got the first, and he's got some space.
The 49ers signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Garoppolo has everybody split out wide for this snap. The 49ers will take the snap from the 35. And Brown is stopped there. That's his first reception today. The 49ers will take a second here to talk things over as they call a timeout on second down. And lining up for a 44-yard field goal. And converts on the 3. A first half that saw both offenses running up and down the field. We'll see if they can maintain this pace in the second half. Larry Ridley is coming up next.
Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone.
With this kick, the second half is underway. And no return as this goes for a touchback.
The Seahawks offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Wilson's lining up in the pistol.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And they deck the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Loss of 2 on that play.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
The Seahawks come out in a bunch set.
Second down and 12. Looking across the middle.
Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
3rd down now.
Wilson comes out in the pistol.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 3rd down and 12.
Looking long. Able to reach up and grab it.
The Seahawks look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That 1st down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Wilson's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
The Seahawks come out with a split backfield.
He'll throw it over the middle.
Has his target. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
Got the completion. That's reception number 4 for him.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
First down at the 15. That picks up 11.
The Seahawks did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
First and goal from the 4. Mason's going to take the handoff now. Touchdown, Seahawks. And a second touchdown on the game.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The 49ers talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
That's Wagner making the stop.
Murray's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
The Seahawks go with the dime formation here on defense. Garoppolo's going to take it from the gun. The ball is jarred loose.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Now looking at third down.
Hyde set now, split out wide to the left.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun.
The 49ers now move the chains.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Garoppolo's completion percentage, 60% on the day. First down at the 33. Matthews with the reception.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
There's the marker. It comes out. That snap was not in time. It'll be a delay of game call.
The 49ers line up, split backfield.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Intercepted. There's a flag out. The defense will take the penalty.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First and 10.
Into the hands of Jimmy Graham.
That's a gain of 6.
The Seahawks have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Wilson's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches. That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Double tight end formation.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 45. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Press coverage all the way.
The Seahawks are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. It's Johnson. Hill's there that time for the tackle.
The Seahawks really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
Now 1st and 10. To the ground. Two tight ends on the field here. 2nd down and 10. Seattle is in for the score. Touchdown. Wilson's caught his first touchdown of the season. The Seahawks now will tack on the extra point. Extra point is good. Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Murray, the lone setback this time. 1st down at the 21. Throws the pass. Catch made. And Irvin in on the tackle. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Cliff Avril brings down the quarterback.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
And here we have 2nd down. The 49ers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. He's hit as he throws it.
It's not always about being safe on 3rd and long. Every coordinator has a group of plays that they like on 3rd and 15 plus. So it could be seams, double moves, plays where you catch the defense by surprise and you can pick up a very tough 1st down situation.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, it's always a game of odds, isn't it, Jim? When you take situations like this, you're down by more than one score near midfield. The end of the game is coming near. I think this is where you take a chance. And the odds are on your side. If you go for it, you should be able to make it. I think this is a no-brainer. Go for it, Coach.
They're in punting formation. There's a flag right there. Setting up now at the 44-yard line. The Seahawks defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The corners step back.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. 2nd and 3. Hyde's got it on the handoff. They'll mark him at the 34. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Coming to the line at the 44. Murray's in the backfield. Single back set. 2nd down and 9. With 2 hands, he has it. That's reception. Number 7 for him.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a 1st down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yardage.
3rd and 2. And a flag is down.
The defense accepts the penalty. Third down after the penalty. The Seahawks defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Murray with the reception. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
This will be a field goal attempt from 53 yards out. The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good. We have almost an entire quarter to play, but with that field goal, they have to feel like they're right back in the game.
Oh, they are back in this game, and this game's going to come down to the wire, it looks like. That was a good drive by the offense and a good kick by the field goal kicker.
The Seahawks offense preparing to get this drive underway. The last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up, and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
First down at the 20. Wilson with the give. Second down here after that run play. Wilson from the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. The quarterback is sacked by Armstead.
You know you have a good defense in the NFL when you can sack the quarterback without blitzing, and the defense did it that time.
Can they overcome the sack? Third down on the way.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Corners are backing off here. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Scans the field. Brings it in. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Wilson's got it in the gun. Wilson's running away from the pressure. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Wilson's able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
First and 10. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Seahawks take it from the 43. And now here's the toss. That's a gain of 6.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the box very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Russell Wilson has it under center. First down and 10. Here's another handoff. Got a flag down here. Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Second down and 5.
The defense gets the sack.
Well, defensive tackles so many times are in charge of stopping a run, but not this time. The big fella, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
Loss of 3 on the play. The Seahawks come out with a split backfield.
3rd and 9.
It's Mason with the catch.
There's a flag out.
And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block him.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Seahawks will set up. The 12 is the first down line. Time's running out of this one. Midway through the 4th. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
The Seahawks really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Midway through the 4th, and that field goal almost makes this game look like it's over. I know it's not, Phil, but that's a huge 3.
Well, in a time like this, when you have a lead midway in the 4th quarter, you got to understand the situations no matter who's on the field. So if you're on defense, what's your number one thought? Don't give up a big play. That's the only way you can lose.
The Seahawks with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. And Niles Paul has the catch. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
And it's knocked down.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
The Seahawks set at the line. Dime package. From the shotgun. Catch made.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First down here.
Let's go.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers.
On the money.
And they bring it down at the 38-yard line. Wasting little time.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting a run up the middle. Earl Thomas might be the fastest safety in the NFL, and he uses that speed to his advantage. You think he's back in the middle of the field, you throw the football, and look out. There he is. Nice interception.
First down at the 30.
Strong eye handoff here. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books.
The Seahawks snap it at the 36.
And a flag comes out.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
The Seahawks take it from the 33. Scanning the field. Got a flag.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
Takes a knee. That's 2nd down coming up. Takes a knee. Third down. Takes a knee. You've often talked about prime time and how the players of today have this "it's all about me" kind of a mentality. And for you in the booth, you had to enjoy it being all about you, having a chance to call this one today in prime time.
That's right. It's all about me, and it would have been if I could have just got you to be quiet for a few minutes. But it's awesome to win in a game that's featured, and everybody in the country, all your peers, they watch you. It just doesn't get better.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.